believe, but I want my heart to feel like tatmain. I want my heart to get satisfied. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him to take the different parts of the bird to different mountains and I'll bring it back together. That desire to see, even though you believe, is that this is natural to all of us?
It is natural to all of us to see. But that example also, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is showing that for us. He is speaking for his nation and the nation of the Akhir Zaman. You understand? Especially, what are the nations that's coming from Ibrahim alayhi salam? The Bani Israel and the Arabs. Correct? Now, coming the Bani Israel, that is what they're always asking. They say, seeing is believing. No, it's not. You can see wrong things. You can mis-see. Like they're saying, who was it who said? Person thinking he's looking at the hilal, but he noticed, he says, the hilal. Everyone says, no, it's not. It is. No, it's not. So he is. It is there. It's the new moon. Then he found out that he saw the new moon because his eyelash is covering his eye and he's seeing it. Yes. This is Hazrat Umar saying. So man cannot even see something physical like that and to see the truth. There's a story of the certainty. Ilmu yakin, ainul yakin, and haqqan yakin. The knowledge of certainty, seeing something that is certain, and believing now. Which means now, seeing is just one part of yourself that you can understand. Okay? To understand something. There are so many other parts other than seeing. But mankind, we're putting so much value in this. And because of that value, Allah, being very generous, is showing proof. Now, for those two nations that's coming out, it is very important for them. It is very important for them. They were asking proof from the Holy Prophet ﷺ too. Yet, inside of that, there are a few select ones that they don't need to see. They don't need to see. Because they say, I believe. That they say, we hear and we obey. They don't have to see to obey. They only hear and they obey. So, this is what our Shaykh is trying to teach us, tariqat. This is not submission, just like, just saying believe. This is training to see what is making you to see wrong things, to take it out. And how you're seeing right things, to keep. Then, to learn how to see those things, not with your own eyes, but through the eyes of someone who are better. Through the eyes of the friends of Allah or the prophets of Allah. Because the believer looks with the nur of Allah. And so, which is why Jannat is very important. Jannat is very important. What if there's no Jannat? Will people worship Allah? Something to think about. Allah deserves to be worshipped, no? He doesn't have the reward if you worship. What if there's no Jannat? People will stop believing in Allah. Now, that is a human condition. I do something, I must get something back. You understand? Human. But that's not the condition of a beloved, of a Habib. There's not the condition of a lover. Because the lover now is not asking for something in return. The lover in reality is asking for what he loves, what he loves in return. It's not asking. It's asking for the beloved one. Like that favorite of the Sultan, that all the others in the court, they are saying why the Sultan is liking this one. He is beneath us, he is lower in station, in everything. The Sultan wanted to test and to show everyone. So he said, if I were to give you anything that you ask for, what would he ask? And all the viziers, they failed. They said, I want riches, I want more money, I want more power, I want military, I want this, I want that. And the Sultan then asked his beloved one, the one that they all looked down on, says, what do you want? He went up to the Sultan and he grabbed his hand. And he says, you. But that is a very high station. And for that, you have to finish yourself. And Allah is still sending that mercy to say now, the one who is only saying you to me, the only one who is only doing it properly is the Holy Prophet ﷺ. None of you can have that station. But because he loves you so much, you can be with him. And he's making it easy for you. Now he's going to send you himself and his representatives. Take them, hold on to them, then wherever they are, this is what you are. You understand? But don't look down in Jannah. Just, let's say, one hijab of one of the servants, just the hijab, the huris in paradise, they're servants to the women's, the queens of paradise, the believing women. Just the hijab, if it were to fall down into this world, this whole world would perish from the beauty of that hijab. They cannot carry. Whatever the description of the paradise is, we are feeling something better in the presence of our Shaykh. But it comes with a price also. If you're not, it does come with a price. So many of us, we fail. Because we're looking, but one distraction we move, one distraction we move, one distraction we They understand how weak we are too. They say, never mind. Just try to be as sincere as you can. Don't be proud. Don't be arrogant. Hold on. And hold on to your Shaykh. May Allah make us to hold on to him, dunya and akhirat, inshallah. Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum.